So, we told our guys that we had to play terrific defense. This is a George Mason team that really uses the dribble. They try and get paint touches off the bounce into the lane, and I thought our defense was really, really solid, trying to keep them out of the lane on dribble penetration and limit to their ability to get drives and dump-offs to Siobhan Thompson. So I thought that was significant, and the fact that we were able to out-rebound a team that's out-rebounded almost every one of their opponents, and they're +8 for the season on the glass. Were really significant factors. Not the best game for us shooting the ball. So, one of those deals where if you don't shoot the ball well and you still win, that's significant. We had some really, I thought Ron, Kerry, and Shakir had some open shots in the first half that didn't go. But, grateful for the win and happy to move on.
Defense was something you had talked about coming into this long homestand. Do you feel like you guys are getting the job done tonight?
Yeah, no, I think our defense is getting there. We're always, trying to play the perfect game defensively. We got a long ways to go. We still make a lot of mistakes. But I thought we made less mistakes today. Paid a lot of attention to the game plan. And when we've had a couple days to prepare with a game plan, our guys have done a pretty good job of paying attention and paying attention to details and following through. And then, so grateful that the guys are picking up. They're a little bit older now, and they're a little more seasoned, and they're understanding the importance of paying attention to those details.
Yohani played very tough inside today. Is he looking rested and pretty much close to normal again?
Yeah, I think he is. I think his confidence is a little bit shaken. In terms of he doesn't feel like he's 100% back. He's very much a guy who needs to be emotionally 100%. But I think now with another 7 days before our next game, I would expect that Yohani will be right where we need him to be for the rest of the year. Questions, guys? Any of you guys?
Coach, the atmosphere was really good today, obviously. Any chance that we'll see a VCU or Old Dominion coming in future years?
Well, I'd love it, to be honest with you. We've made those calls to VCU, to Old Dominion. I think that's something that in the next year or two, I think we'll start that up as well. We're going to keep this series going with George Mason. We return this game next year. The plan is to continue the series with Richmond, which has been a great series. I think this series with East Carolina regionally, as being one of the founding members of the CAA, is a good series. But, the VCU thing's a little bit tricky, in terms of where their program has been able to go and what they're looking for. So it's a little bit different. Maybe it's a little more realistic now to look at that series. But I think these are great series for all the teams in the state of Virginia, and I think we should play these games. And I'm certainly a proponent of it, and hopefully we'll get that done down the road with the other schools.
You guys had 11 different scores tonight. What do you think that says about your depth moving forward?
Well, I think it's certainly critical for us. I have trumpeted our depth all preseason, and it's not going to be the same guy every game. It may not even be a starter, but I thought that Paulius gave us a great lift in the first half tonight. Yvonne gave us a great lift in the game at Radford. I thought Winston Gray's played a terrific second half tonight. Joey McLean is a young guy that's playing really well off the bench. So we have depth, and from time to time it'll be somebody else. And obviously Dimitri Chibakova is a real wild card because you got to chase him all over the court, and he's certainly going to shoot the ball when he catches it. So you got to chase him.
And what can you say about the fan and the student support tonight?
Well, it's the most important thing coming out of the game. Other than winning the game, to me, getting the students here is significant. So really hats off to our sports marketing department and all the people that played a part in this, the blackout, the black uniforms, whatever it is. It's a huge deal, and this can be an electric atmosphere. I think it can be the best atmosphere in our league. And my players have worked really hard to kind of harvest this relationship with the students and paid off today. Hopefully they'll come back in the second semester. We got to do our part and keep this thing going in terms of wins and losses. But I'm really hopeful. I'm hopeful. You need the students to take this thing to the next level, and I think we had it today.
You guys didn't quite break 4,000 attendance today, but over a third of those people were students. Now you got wins against Richmond, Marshall, today against Mason.
Right.
Teams, fans of this
Yeah.
program know. Do you feel like you guys are holding up your end of the bargain?
Well, I do, and in years past, knock on wood, we would take on an injury or two, and it would kind of get in our way. And the fact of the matter is, to build a program, you have to be a little bit lucky. And if you look at the programs that have been able to do it, there's been a little luck, and injuries is a huge part of building a program. And we're healthy. I like our team. We're really, in some ways, still very young. We only have 2 seniors. We only start one. We've got a very likable group. I think we share the ball. We're unselfish, and we're playing better defense. We're going to be in a lot of close games. I think it's going to be a team that's worth following, really, for the foreseeable future. Not just this year, but next year's team is equally as exciting.
I don't know if you can put a number on it, but I mean, how many fans would you like to see in here on a typical?
Well, I think if we could do this every game, and I don't think there's a reason why. We only have 6 games in the second semester with students. I think that's the number. If they came out for 6 games, that would be huge for JMU basketball. It'd be huge for our program. It'd be huge for building what we're trying to build here. Okay. Thank you.